This is a really beginner-friendly recipe. So these are going to be maple syrup carrots, nice and sweet, and we're going to be using our pressure canner to do this. Come over and let's learn how to can some carrots. Start by cutting up your carrots however you like them. So I have some coin-sized pieces here that I've already done, and I also have some little like matchsticks. So I'm going to do both. Same recipe, you cut them up however you want. I'm also going to be using some of our maple syrup, maybe like a tablespoon to the bottom of this, not very much, just enough to kind of coat the bottom like so. Just like this. Your carrots to the jar, leaving, a 1/2 inch headspace. Carrots will shrink a lot, so don't be afraid to push them down a little bit and add a little bit more. Once they're all full, we're going to add water to the jars and debubble. That means just getting rid of all the little air pocket spaces in between the carrots. Now we're going to clean off the rims. I'm using some white vinegar. You can use a dry cloth or water, whatever you want. I find white vinegar works best for the seals. And these are the lids I like to use. They're superb. They're really thick and they seal the food really nicely. You're just going to center that on the lid and then take your ring and put it on finger light. So 3 fingers. You just lightly turn that till it engages and you're done. These are ready to go inside the canner. Let's go over there. Inside of my pressure canner, I have 2 to 3 inches of water. I'm gonna add a splash of white vinegar. This just helps to keep the jars from getting cloudy on the outside from any water mineral buildup. Now we can just start adding our jars to the canner. If you have any open space in your canner, go ahead and put in a jar of water just to help the jars from clinking around a little too much. Add the lid and line the arrow up with the indentation. You bring the wing nuts up and over the top in opposite directions and just tighten those down until you have a tight, snug fit all the way around. Let's turn on the fire, bring up the heat. We're gonna wait for this vent pipe to start steaming. This is a full stream of steam. We're gonna start the timer 10 minutes. Turn the volume up, take a good listen. This is what it sounds like. That's how you know you have a full steam. 10 minutes, so now I'm gonna add the weight to the vent pipe. For my elevation, it is a 10, so I find the marking that says 10, and that is the hole that goes on the vent pipe. We have achieved pressure, and our weight is doing a little happy dance. So now it's time to turn down the heat just a little bit until we maintain pressure for 25 minutes on your timer for pints. 25 minutes is done, our pressure is down to 0, so let's safely remove our weight. You might hear a small hiss, that's normal. Unlock all the wing nuts. Remove the hot jars from the canner using your jar lifter or ball grabber, that's what I call it. Make sure you grab the middle of the jars, not the top, because you don't want to unseal any lids that may have sealed already. Place those on a heat-resistant pad, let them sit overnight, then they're ready for your pantry. Eat within 1 to 3 years. Happy canning!